rate or like best. And like I said, your feedback is encouraged, and I thank you guys, okay? So, Spirit, what are the messages? What are the messages for the month of August 2016 for Aquarius? Aquarius. Oh. Spirit, what are the messages for the month of August 2016 for Aquarius? Aquarius for the month of August 2016. Okay, and I think this is going to be my last shuffle. All right. This one. Okay. Okay. So for the general energy for the month of August, we have the World card. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly, but this is a beautiful card. This is a card of growth, expansion, seeing the world in a very different way. Uh, but more than anything, ending a cycle or the beginning of something new. There could have been something where you guys had been exposed to or struggled with some type of change, a major change or a major shift, as far as on the emotional front. And what I mean by that, it could have been some type of loss, some type of, it could have been losing a loved one, losing a relationship, um, or just, in general, if you want to speak on a general sense, it could have been even the loss of a job or something major happened in order to transform you and to get you back into the beginning of a new cycle. The world is a major arcana, and it's definitely a life-changing type of card. I would say it has almost the same power as the Death card and the Tower, except they all have different meanings and they all have different energies. But the energy of the world is seeing the world in a different way, in a different manner. And the only way you can do that or achieve that is obviously through some type of experience that changed everything. Of from what you're used to or from what you have been accustomed to something new. And the world is a good omen in a card in any reading. Like I said, it has a lot to do with the ending and beginning of a new cycle, but you're already on the beginning. Your wheels are already turning. You have already experienced the ending or the start of something new. And this card is just a symbol of, I'm not sure if you can see the card right, but it has all the elements. It has the earth, air, and fire element to it, and of course, spirit. Um, and this talks about new changes, major new changes coming into your life, the beginning of something new. And it can be, like I said, in the work front, in the emotional type of sector, as well as in just in general, the people surrounding you. Okay. Um, Also, you might have been thinking about or wanting some type of move. And when I say move, I mean on a physical level, actually getting up and moving somewhere. It could be change of home, it can be change of residence, or a change of just something that's going to be majorly shifted and open you up to a new perspective and to a new environment as well. Okay. Now, in your past card, you have the karma card. And the karma is all about, of course, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. I don't really have to explain what karma is. But it's the law of cause and effect. What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down as well. Um, perhaps there was a moment in your passing where you did good deeds or you did bad deeds, and you've already felt that change. You've already felt, um, karma knocking at your door. Um, you know, I wouldn't say giving you what you deserve, but in a way, yeah, giving you what you deserve. And probably had to do with the fact that your perspective changing, seeing things in a different manner, perhaps being more grounded, seeing things for what they really are, acknowledging where the mistakes were, acknowledging where your lack of commitment or your lack of something had place in the situation where what happened in your past. Um, Karma is also a card of changes coming. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's an eclipse and it's three people. Um, you know, every card has a different meaning, but the eclipse is calling very much to me. So perhaps there was some type of blockage in your life that had a lot to do with past actions or what you've done in the past. And you've perhaps recent or in the recent past, you were confronted with having to deal or having to accept or acknowledge, like I said, the bad behaviors or the um, having to accept the bad behaviors or having to accept or acknowledge where it was or what it was that you were lacking or what it was that you did not do, that you did not, um, uh, what's the word I'm looking for, that you did not give yourself completely to something. And it can mean, like I said, it can mean on the work front, it can mean on the emotional, um, but more than anything, just reflecting back into the past and what you have done wrong. I know Aquarian people are very mental people. It is an air sign. You guys tend to overanalyze, and you guys are not very good with dealing with emotions. Honestly, you guys don't know how to deal with fucking emotions. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, and perhaps now you're coming to the realization where perhaps had you expressed something, had you spoken your mind, had you said how you were feeling in certain situations, perhaps uh, there wouldn't have been such drastic change, or there wouldn't have been um, some type of major shift in your life. Because it's not giving me the sense if it was on a reversal. Uh, it is in the past, but I have a feeling like this is still playing out in your current situation. And my best advice for that would be just acknowledge that whatever it is that you were not doing right, or whatever it was that you did not put your full effort into, just acknowledge that. Like, stop blaming other people for what you lack. Stop blaming people for being so emotional just because you're not an emotional person. Stop blaming people for expressing because you lack um, some type of openness towards expressing your feelings. So this is just, it's just calling to you to acknowledge um, whatever it is that you pretty much messed up on. Stop blaming other people for the situation you're in right now. It's time for you to do a change. And like I said, with the World card, it's all about a major transformation and coming to the end of a cycle and the beginning of something new. Okay? So it is necessary for you to acknowledge and understand past behaviors and past patterns to help you and to guide you into a more fulfilling life. In the present position, you have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is all about victory. It's all about accomplishment. It's all about celebration and feeling victorious in some type of sense. It is the fire element. So it's with passion, with vigor. Um, Perhaps, even in the past, you were a little bit depressed of your person in the past, where you were depressed because, like I said, maybe you came to the realization of understanding where you effed up pretty much. Um, And with the Six of Wands, it's like you're overcoming those obstacles. You're overcoming and understanding with wisdom what the past has taught you, and in you're able to move forward in your life, understanding those lessons and understanding that it is necessary for us to look at ourselves within, look at ourselves in the mirror, and to truly understand our nature and why we do certain things that we do. Okay, so this is a beautiful card to have in the present. um, it can also represent, to me it also represents communication, some type of communication. And the white flowers is, to me it's always about spirituality, but it can also represent clear communication or better understanding. If in the past you were not communicating correctly or going about it the right way, um, in the present or in the month of August there will be more clear communication, more understanding, more of meeting of the minds, whether it be in the relationship you're in or in a previous past relationship. um, there is better understanding. There's not so much darkness, so much, I'm gonna take it out on them because they took it out on me, etc. It's more of a clear-headed type of energy. And like I said, it is a fire element. So you're going into this month, perhaps even your work is picking up in the work front, doing more overtime, working more hours, et cetera, et cetera. And you feel accomplished. You feel like you're succeeding. Like I said in the past, if you weren't doing so well and you find yourself where people start to admire even your work at the work front, you're going to feel accomplished. And like I said, going into this month, very passionate about very passionate about what you believe in, or giving it your all, whether it be work wise, relationship wise, or family and the people around you. So, what you have in the near future is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands to me is all about, five is all about chaos. So, it talks about chaos. It can also mean chaos in the workplace, where there might be more than two people fighting for the same position, or more than two people trying to get the attention and the applaud and uh, the opportunity of higher advancement. So um, I'm getting the sense that perhaps in the work front, if you have been doing good, and like I said, people are starting to notice you, or giving you more work or giving you more responsibilities, be aware not to be complacent. And what I mean by that is, if you see everything going good, don't try to, not work as hard or whatever because you feel like, hey, I'm already, doing good. Don't let your guard down, because the five, like I said, it's chaos, it's bickering and fighting, but it can also represent, because it is a wand suit, it can also represent in the work front. And that's telling me that there's going to be more than two people competing for the same position. Um, so just be aware of that, and don't let your guard down. Like I said, all in all, for the month of August, you guys are going to have a great month. I mean, I see advancement, I see major changes, and basically, you feeling like the world is finally opening up doors for you or whatever. And it probably has to do with the past, feeling stuck or feeling like you can move forward. And now, quickly, things are starting to change. But like I said, keep in mind um, that there is going to be more than one person trying to compete, either for work at the work front, or on an emotional level. It can mean someone that is a fire sign, a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, a person from the past, from your past, that you may want to come back to, or try to rekindle some type of connection. And then you come out of the blue with with finding out pretty much that this person has more than two suitors, um, trying to get their attention. Um, like I said, karma is all about, the past and past actions. Um, so because you do have the Six of Wands, and the Wands is a fire element, perhaps someone from your past that is a fire element, or I mean, because it is the world card, it can also represent a new person that you're interested in that is a fire sign. Like I said, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, um, that is new to you or that is connected to your work. Because you have the world card and its new beginnings or the ending of cycles. Finding that she has more or he has more than just one or two suitors, and you feeling a little bit chaotic about it and feeling a little stressed about it. Like I said, just don't let your guard down, try the best you can to do the best you can all the time for the month of August, just so you can be the one to come out victorious. Okay, so I hope this reading helped you guys, and let me know, message me, comment, or comment below, subscribe, and let me know if you guys prefer the longer version, okay? So for now, I hope this reading or this video finds you guys all in perfect health, and we will be seeing from each other soon, okay?